Thank you, Emma. And away we go. What a day in Newcastle. The house full sign has gone up, sellout crowd, and plenty in already to watch. Must-watch footy here between the Knights and Sharks. So many superstars involved in this contest. Of course, the defending Premier is very popular in this town after bringing the trophy home last season.
Yeah, they sure are. The crowd turned up last week as well. They had about 20,000.
That clutch conversion after Shanice Parker's try. So the two heroes both there celebrating that mini win after the mistake from Tale Holmes. And the Knights go to Clydesdale here. Chance to get right on the front foot. See the lineup they've gone with today. Both teams fairly settled, although the terrible injury news during the week, Simone Kapani won't be able to play any further part for the Knights this season after winning 2 grand finals last year. Now Upton goes to Layshawn Jones as an edge back rower. Ronnie Griffiths, the coach, thinks that she can become a star in that role. Now short side for Southwell, and here is Parker. They combine again, those two. And Parker has 4 tries already this season after none for the rest of her career.
You see her get over the advantage line, a couple of real quick steps, and then Parker, she opens the scoring. So, got a duty of care to play the ball right. For the Knights, they're going on the attack is Tamika Upton down the short side.
Through the dummy, and a few bought it.
Well, that's the difference right there. Tamika Upton was coming onto that ball at pace. Oh,
Hang
no.
on. Yeah, don't like the way that she fell.
Off, coming into 2.
She looks like she's going to
So
stay
she's
on
had
the
a
field.
grip, rotate and drop on the back of the leg with body weight. There's a hip drop. It's going to be a penalty on report and a sin bin.
Yeah, she knew. She knew before Casey Badger even sent her to the bin. She was on her way.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, no worries.
So Cronulla defending with 12 here for the next 10 minutes. Into the Westpac red zone go the Knights. Hannah Southwell just back from injury. Higgins goes to Jessie Southwell. Upton's okay, and look at the sink out there on the right side. Gallagher comes back inboard. And Cronulla did well to scramble there with their 12 players. There's Predabon, elevated to the starting lineup. And now they'll look to go wide again, you'd reckon. Via Southwell. Short ball for Clydesdale. They went out the back. They had an overlap created. Cronulla doing really well here defensively. Can they hold on? No, they can't. Predabon crashes over, and it seemed inevitable.
Yeah, it did. Just that one extra player on the field. They stretched them out in that set. The Newcastle Knight was Emma Tonegado going to be able to get there quick enough to be able to...
The crowd are absolutely building. They are loving it, and looks like there's more to come.
It's 10-0 after 10 minutes.
For 5 minutes before half-time. Sharks yet to find points on the board, and she's feeling a little bit of that responsibility at the moment.
Speaking of old boys, Andrew Johns just finding his park right now, as he saw on that drone view a moment ago. He'll be pumped to be part of Old Boys Day.
Surely he's got a park. Surely he's got a car park up there. He's got a grandstand. Could have a car park.
Short side. Southwell. Nice defence. Holmes trying to hold on. Southwell trying to work her way out of that tackle. Now the other sister, Hannah. 5 minutes before the break. Johnston, what a pass! And untouched Yasmin Clydesdale. It's a worthy celebration. The front rower dishing up try assist like that.
That was a sensational pass from the front rower, Caitlin Johnston, Clydesdale as well. We see here on the Harvey Norman replay, Taylor Preston just gets a little bit too eager on her line. She comes up and bites in a little bit, and wow, the space opened up. But that pass, she'll be dreaming about that one for a long time. Oh, yes. That's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
And they make it 16-0. Tough one to take, with Upton bearing down on her opposite number.
Well, she handled it really well. She got a nice angle on that kick, Jessie Southwell, and the pressure of Tamika Upton with the kick chase, but nailed it, did very well.
Final seconds of the first half. But the home team has dominated. There was that period when Vanessa Biddle was in the bin. She plays it here just before the siren, but there's nowhere for Preston to go. Newcastle in control, the defending champs. They lead at the break, 16 points to 0. Thank you, Emma. There we go. Cronulla playing catch-up here at McDonald Jones Stadium. And just on to start the second half. First minutes for Vienna Tinao, playing her third game of NRLW in the 16 jumper. Mayshawn Albert-Jones rocked by the contact there. Sent backwards, and maybe some shoulder into face here again from Anderson. That gets the Sharks fans excited, the few who've made the trip up the freeway here. Preston. Taylor. Trying to weave her way through. Keep going left for Tonegado. Holmes, nice work. Here's Robinson again. She started it and helps finish it, does she? Holmes reaches out and maintain control somehow. What a finish.
Come on. All right.
Lead runner.
Tries under review. Maddie, could you just have a look at instruction, please?
A bit earlier on.
No, it might be right now.
Penatani.
We're just looking at three who's in front of the ball at this point.
Yeah.
Number 3 stops in the line and prevents Jessie Southwell from coming across and making the tackle.
Are you serious?
We have a decision.
That'll do me. That's not an obstruction.
Thank you. Let's let them get set.
To me, that's not an obstruction.
Let's go back down to Millie Boyle.
Yes, unfortunate call there for the Sharks, but they were playing much better. They finally started to get down their own end and complete their sets, and a great run from Andy Robinson to put them into that good ball position.
Poor old Tale Holmes. Thought she'd broken her duck, and it gets taken away. And she is involved in the tackle. All those celebrations for nothing. Kia making her presence felt in their second half cameo. Just her third game, the 19-year-old. Southwell's kick, timing the chase here again. Gallagher and Parker, and they might just find a try. Parker, gets there for another double. Back-to-back weeks, and it's all bouncing Newcastle's way.
Didn't and ever. And it sounded good coming off Jessie Southwell's boot too. She got a little bit on that footy. Here's another look at it. Jessie Southwell, they timed their run perfectly too. And it just popped off Jada Taylor's chest. Shanice Parker, she was there because she was ready for the chase. That last one was unlucky though.
Yeah,
that was unlucky, but they put themselves in the right position, the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, you get rewarded for your effort. And Shanice Parker, Sheridan Gallagher was there also. You see the pressure from their presence. Just toes it forward. Clean miss there again, and Shanice Parker.
The bounce of the ball just too good for Shanice Parker. She got a double.
And Southwell makes it 22-0.
Stay on.
What a turn of events that was in the space of a couple of minutes. Disallowed try. Well, this might help Cronulla. They find a bounce themselves.
Yeah, they got the bounce of the ball that time. They'll need to capitalise though. 22-0 at the moment. It's a great opportunity to strike for the Cronulla Sharks.
Quincy Dodd back on. Goes left for Tonegata. Holmes. Corralled by Parker after Penatani was careful with her lead run that time. Dodd takes the tackle. Not allowed to sink, but there's depth here to go right, as you can see. Taylor over the top for Ravix, and this try will count. Cronulla have their first.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a speculator, Jada Taylor, going over the top from the angle that we got to see it, but it was the right call, it was the right pass. She obviously knew that Ravix had the opportunity on the outside. She knew best, she saw the space out there and the opportunity. And I just thought if she kept going any longer than that, then the space would have been chewed up, but she saw Jasmine Strange come in and just invite her winger into the equation. That's a much better shot we see here on the Harvey Norman replay. Ravix does very well to get the ball done just before her feet went out.
They go right for Taylor. Saw space here for Biddle and thought about flicking it around the corner, did the disciplined thing on play one. Ravix from dummy half floats one to Preston. What a take under pressure from the halfback. Ready to go left-hand side. Wheeler. One more set-up play. And Dodd has another go.
Good defence.
Anderson for Preston. Taylor Preston trying to reach out. Keep on seeing that try line, but Newcastle's defence is determined. Here we go. Ellie Johnston crashes over by the upright, and Cronulla are right back in this ball game.
Yeah, just what the Sharks needed. Ellie Johnston under the post. And Quincy Dodd, she throws a bullet-like pass. Johnston in position, nice and flat on the chest. Gets down nice and low. And gets another 4-pointer under the sticks. The Sharks, they can get back within striking distance here.
Yeah, they had a couple of runs nice and close to the ruck. It was Holly Wheeler, then Quincy Dodd.
Straight onto the field and scored within 10 seconds. So she loves a meat pie under the sticks, Ellie Johnson.
Makes it easy for Preston, and they're back within 2 converted tries. So headaches for Cronulla's coach right now, trying to work out how he sets up his back line. With no Biddle, no Robinson. Do they have the strike to find a way through Newcastle here? Inside the Westpac red zone. They're plus 10 in play-the-balls. The Knights' defence resilient. Tonegata for Tale Holmes, who had that try taken off her. Penatani. Oh, front rower on the wing if you don't mind. And it works out just fine. Chloe Saunders, first career try. She's a natural.
She's a natural, all right. Down that left edge, and Quincy Dodd came into dummy half and said, nope, we're going back that way again. Tiana Penatani just straightens up on Jessie Southwell, I think it was. It is, it's Jessie Southwell, and the winger just holds in for long enough for Saunders to go over. It was great work from Quincy Dodd to choose to go back to that left side, that short side.
Capable of playing any kind of role, as we just seen.
Big kick, this one.
And nails it, likes it, holding on.
Short.
No, a little short. 8-point lead instead with 9 minutes to go. Preston, a little bit of a shank as she looked to go short. And Romanak will take the tackle. Big win for Newcastle. The Knights are 5-1. Cronulla have that 2-4 record right now. On Old Boys Day here at McDonald Jones Stadium, it's off to a perfect start.